I actually gave quite a lot of consideration to what kind of bandsaw I wanted in the ultimate mobile wood shop. If it were going to be a simple and lightweight benchtop, like 10-inch Craftsman. So I just kept my eye out on Craigslist and decided the deal would kind of guide me where I went. And this Grizzly 14-inch bandsaw popped up. So today we're gonna build a rolling tool cart for it that can be strapped both to the wall and to the floor. Here is the design I came up with this morning in SketchUp. I gotta say, if you're on the fence about learning SketchUp, do it. It took me about a week to master it, and this only took me about an hour this morning, and it'll save me at least that. And you can work through problems in the computer rather than wasting material. Well, that went awesome. And then I just take the chisel and chisel that little corner out. Okay, I've got both sides completed, and the back and the bottom. These sides were not simple. They weren't too hard, but for this main shelf dado, I had to take 2 passes on the table saw, because this was a full stop dado. No, half stop, I guess that's called. I don't know. Set that one up on the router table. These I used my router and template that I used for my drawers. And then for the corners, I just used a jigsaw and a roll of electrical tape as a template. Happy to have them done. I'm really excited to see this thing put together. I think it's turning out really nice. Alright, I've got the bandsaw in place and on the cabinet. It works awesome. Now I'm ready to start my clamping to the wall mechanism. Alright, I'm pretty excited about this one. Let me show you how I think it's going to work. First, we have these E-track attachments that are going to go right in to the E-track that's welded to the wall. And then I got these toggle clamps that I'm hoping I will just mount right here, and then you can pull forward, hook, and then pull back, and it'll clamp nice and tight up against the wall. Put one on this side and one on the other. So my intentions were for these to be on the inside so that you could stack things here closer together, but this will work too. I just have to close one and then have one on the inside, I guess, on the table saw, or for my table saw cabinet, I will just make sure that I make it so that the clamps work best on the inside. And I did get lucky that my handle slides just under the front V-nose bench so that I can use the very front, E-track position. Let's talk about piano hinges for a second. So they come in long lengths, but if you look on each end of them, you can see there's a little dimple on one side that holds the pin in. So you can realistically easily get 2 cuts out of one piano hinge. Whatever you're left with in the middle has a pin that can fall out. Well, it can. Oh, there it goes. Comes right out. So you can hit the ends with a hammer and mushroom it over so that you can use this. It's easier just to buy the hinge in about the length you need or in 2 cuts lengths. For actually applying it, I have 2 options. I can either go straight across the face like this, and then it'll hinge out that way. I personally don't love that because it shows so much of the hinge. So instead, I'm going to cut my doors a little bit shorter and stuff them in like this. And then screw this way, and then the door opens the same way, just the hinge is a little bit more hidden. I got the doors on. My plan was to then take them off and take them over to the drill press to put my little handle holes. But they took so much tweaking to get this close, I'm just not even gonna bother. I'm gonna run the Forstner bit right through there. Beautiful. Okay, last thing to do is install the latches, and I've come to really love these RV style latches that lock in place really well. So we're gonna use those. And there you have it. I'm very happy with that. Overall, I think this turned out fantastic. I'm extremely pleased with it. You know, I would have loved to have these on the inside, but it's not a deal breaker. Very happy with how it turned out. I hope you guys like it too. And of course, this week we want to thank Lark United Manufacturing, who provided us with this trailer. They have out-of-the-box designs and from the ground up, custom designed, anything that you want. They can build it. LarkUnited.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.